So as we move into our regular agenda item, Resolution J1, the budget transfer, Councilwoman, is there someone else? Okay.
Raina Fortini, Peekskill, New York. I just wanted to say I can't believe Raina Fortini. Thank you. I've watched this on TV for about 11 years that I've lived here, and I always promised myself I would come down and talk to the people in person as opposed to throwing things at the TV. But I just want to say a couple of quick things because I only have like 2 minutes. Well, I've already used half of it, but and I don't want to offend or upset anyone, but I just want to point out that one of the most racist things I've ever heard, I'm a yoga teacher, so that's where this is coming from, but one of the gentlemen, a coalition of something or other, said he made a point of laughing about the kids at Bowman Towers being interested in yoga. And it was very sarcastic and very prejudiced, generalizing, and exactly what you're accusing these people of doing. One of the most violent things I've ever heard, I think the people are friends, was something about bringing her people from Newburgh and Yonkers and Brooklyn or wherever, all over, and coming to the mayor's house and threatening violence, and your kids don't go there, and if they did, they'd get beat up, and there's just so much yelling and bullying and no listening. So I don't know anything about the issues, or very little.
We don't have yelling. We don't have yelling out.
So here's an example of what I'm talking about.
You are out of order. Mr. Davis, you are out of order. Miss Alburn, you are out of order. I'm going to ask you to leave the room. People are allowed to come to the podium and speak. You make personal attacks against everybody, Mr. Davis. I'm asking you to
I didn't
leave
say
the
anyone's
room.
name.
I'm asking you to leave the room. I'm asking you to leave the room. I'm asking, you are out of order. We are not going to have yelling.
And notice how many times she asked him to leave the room. He called me white lady. He's about to call me Snow White. And he asked me if I know what racism is. Before he even knew what I was going to say, he corrected me. When I said I only have a couple of minutes, he yelled out, "You have 5. Now, if I almost said the word, or accidentally said the word shit, I'll never forget the chief of police wanted to fly across the room. So where is the order? That's why I believe that they're actors. I used to genuinely believe they didn't know.
Out from the pews.
It's like an exorcism. And my whole point is
I'm not going to have yelling out in this room.
there's not a lot of listening
Individuals
going on.
are allowed to speak. Miss Alburn, no yelling out.
These people should hear what I yell at home when I'm watching them on TV.
I'm going to ask you all to leave the room. If a person cannot come to the podium and say what they need to speak without speaking, then you're out of order, and I'm asking you all to leave the room. And if we need to take a 3-minute break while that happens, we will do that. Yes, you all leave.
I will surmise, or I will sum this up with, we'll watch it
asking
on
you all
TV
to
later, and you will see how rude you were to me, and in a couple of minutes time,
You don't see how we've been treated for 3 years, miss.
like I said, I've been watching it for 11. It's like flavor of the month.
I'm
How do
asking
we
you to leave
jump
the
on
room.
the city council?
Yes. Those of you yelling out need to leave the room.
All right, and
You know who you are?
That's my point.
And you have to address
Yeah,
us.
yeah, that could be dangerous to turn around. So
Right.
my whole point was just about maybe doing a little bit more soul searching, a little bit more listening, and a lot less threatening. I don't know. I hope I made a point. So thank you, and I admire you for going through what you go through. All right. I'm going to tell one quick story.
You need to address us, please.
One quick story. He wants to keep bringing it into the racist thing. So, okay, I really don't want to get into details or names. However, I did once write to someone in this room up there.
Please, you just continue addressing us.
She's saying I want to have
Okay,
him
I'm just
arrested.
having a little moment of I don't know what she's talking about, and it's
She's not talking to you, honey.
okay. It's upsetting me though. It's like,
Yes, it is
I don't want
upsetting.
anyone to be arrested. Oh my God, that makes me want to cry. That makes me want to scream. Okay, wow. And I'm supposed to be embarrassed by you. Okay, so the point is, I once wrote an email about the horrible things that happened to this white lady, and one of the people was so scared by my story, I think she just didn't have time to read it closely, and sent it to the chief of police or something like that, and it was like, oh no, it was a misunderstanding, and it happens all the time, and I didn't take it personally. It's not because I'm white. It's not because the person that beat the crap out of me. Yeah. Okay, now I've made a total fool of myself. Thank you very much. I've lost my train of thought, but this was all about listening a little bit better, and yeah, I got to say my piece. So I watch you on TV, and you're not really getting to the heart of any issues. You're just attacking these people, and I wish you guys took more opportunity to in a clever way, say what needs to be said. You don't threaten. You don't know me either. So why talk to me that way?
Ms.
You're right.
Fortuna.
Okay. Thank you. Good night.
Okay, thank you. And we are now asking everybody to leave this room. If you've been yelling out, I'm asking you to leave the room. And
So, how many police officers have not asked anyone to leave the room while he was causing a commotion?
no, I'm going to sit here and let them take care of their business.
What am I being charged?
Did you see that? What am I being charged with?
We're going to, don't go far.
What am I being charged? No, what am I being charged with? Right. And Miss Snow White gets to come here and make personal attacks. Is she the only one who can do that?
Don't say anything.
What am I being charged with?
Great. Good, I'm glad you printed it.
That's the first time he called me Miss Snow White.
Well, you do what you got to do with me. All right? I'm not afraid of fashion.
No, you know, she always wants, that's why he can stand over. We knew that. We knew from the time we saw him here tonight. We knew that